Hello, how are you, Arturo? Fine, thank you. And you, Evelyn?
Fine, thank you.
Well, today I want to talk about how I am feeling about learning English. I am excited because I am improving little by little. When I was a child, I didn't study English. I started at university, and since then, I have learned many new things. My teachers are amazing. They have helped me for 2 years. I used to be afraid of making mistakes, but now I can speak more confidently. Sometimes I must practice alone, and I have to review every day. Right now, I am studying harder than before. My pronunciation is better. Mm, my pronunciation is better now, but grammar is the most difficult part for me. I couldn't understand native speakers before, but now I am able to catch some words. In class, we usually work in groups. Last week, while we were practicing, I realized that mm, I had memorized many new words. My teacher is going to give us a final project, but I won't be nervous because I have prepared myself well or so so. Sometimes I feel frustrated, but learning English is interesting. I shall keep practicing because I will need it for my future. And what about you, Evelyn?
Um, well, I always believed that my true motivation to learn English was music. From a very young age, I used to spend hours watching videos and interviews of my favorite band. I wanted to understand everything without subtitles. I have studied English since primary school, even though I wasn't fully aware of how important it will be at the time. I was always interested. When I was 15 years, I went to a language school called Harmon Hall. I was able to learn a lot there, but over time I realized that I want to start from scratch to understand everything better. So when I entered university of FCA, I made the decision to begin the language again from the basic. Now I'm watching series, listen to music, and reading books in English. I'm also practicing with apps and speaking to myself. And you, Arturo?
Okay, about my experience learning English. Well, to start, I started learning English when I was in primary school. I was about like 7 or 8 years old. At first, it was difficult because I didn't understand at all. But I remember I have in third grade, I had a good teacher, and he gave me a useful advice. He said that all the students have to listen music in English and watch videos in English. And I think that advice was so helpful for me. Then I was learning English, but the most difficult thing I think I always had is the part of the speaking, because when I speak some words, I forgave some words. um, and then I was learning English. I have never been in a English school like Carmon Hall or something. I always been learning by the school and watching videos in English. Um, then about when I was like 15 years old, I decided to learn English by myself, and I start to watch videos and taking notes and practicing. But I remember that the problem was that I didn't have a person to talk with, but that was the problem. Then I remember that I always was the person that have the most English level. But one time when I was in high school, American student entered the high school, and that person speak English very well and more fluently than me. Nowadays, I am in university and I am in the CEDI course, and I think that was a useful education. I think I am learning now a lot of vocabulary, a lot of grammar, a lot of speaking, and I think it was a good course, and I am remembering my English abilities, and I think I am at a good level, and that's it. I want to be better and speak more friendly, and that's it. I think that's all my experience.
Very well, Arturo. Mm, it has been a very difficult process, but
Yes,
I hope to continue learning. Yes.
yes. I hope I continue learning too, and you become better talking in English.
O- o-
And that's